Hey viewers, welcome to another game of Casual Pro Gamer. Today we are doing an Elise game, and Elise is played by Watch Me I See, which a lot of you will know. Not all of you probably, but he is the one that helped me out a really big amount when I started this channel. So I really owe him a lot of thanks, and yeah. He contacted me and said, I have a couple of great games for you, and this is one of them. So we will be seeing the other one as well. Not right now, because it's another Elise game, and I'm not going to do two at the same time. But we are going to follow around this Elise Jungle, and we're going to see how he does. So yeah, this is kind of my way to thank him for helping me start up my channel. It is, of course, really hard to start up a channel from nothing, and he helped me out there. So that is really great. Anyway, Elise is, as you can see, a transformation champion. She can transform between her human form and the spider form, just like Nidalee. And I guess, yeah, we have just some of these champions, and yeah, normally they do pretty well because they have so much utility, as well as as well as just a lot of versatility. So yeah, not only do they have a lot of just things that you can use in multiple ways, it's also that instead of the 4 skills you normally have, you get 7 or 8 skills. And it seems that, yeah, this Swain took a tower shot, but Nessus does not want to get in on that on his own, so it's all good. And are we? Yeah, everyone's just hanging around a little bit. Let's see what the directed camera has to say about it. We have 2 guys in the bush here, but they're not going to get anything done because there are traps out over here and over here from this guy, the Caitlyn. And yeah, of course, for the rest there's not a whole lot to do. So we're going to go onto the blue buff. And yeah, Elise is a really nice jungler. She can do a lot of damage early on, which is kind of required for those early camps. Hang on. Still had directed camera on apparently. Yeah, she has those minions which can distract the and do damage to the minions in the jungle, or the monsters in the jungle I should say. And all in all, that just makes for a very nice combination, because lots of damage plus the distraction of those minions. Yeah, that's just that makes a great jungler. So we are coming in to this bottom lane, and we will have to see if anything here. Oh no, the flash drawn out, but yeah, hello. Mr. Graves not really able to get out, and the first blood goes to our Elise here, and oh, almost the second kill as well. But Lux is still pretty safe with her health potion running now. Yeah, if she moves closer, then it is definitely a kill. This guy really needs to show himself so that this guy can get the kill. And oh, what? Why didn't he blow her up? Oh, he disconnected. That has to be it. He must have disconnected, because otherwise he would have used that Q. I don't know, I have no clue what was happening there, but that was definitely a kill, well, that should have been had. But hey, whatever, it didn't happen, so Zyra not getting the kill there. And yeah, I saw him die, but didn't actually see, or didn't actually react in time. It seems that he's going to recall over there. Yeah, that is of course not good against a full health opponent. And minions taking the turret shots. So yeah, I don't know how he saw that in his head, like how that was going to work, but anyway. After we saw that, we're going back to our Elise, who is now in top lane, by the way. And now coming into that lane. And come on. Wow, look at that damage. She really does a lot of damage. Of course, this Pantheon can do a lot of damage as well. But yeah, it is Elise coming out ahead there. So now that she has 2 kills, she should be able to do pretty well. Because, yeah, she hasn't really gotten killed yet. She hasn't been denied any farm. And she should be doing pretty well. And Caitlyn in a little bit of trouble here. And by a little bit, I mean a lot. She needs to just make... Oh, come on, flash something. No, not a double. Oh my god, a double kill for the enemies. And her innate ability didn't even work. Well, it did work, but it didn't do anything. So, both Elise and Graves getting out at no health at all. And that's unfortunate. But nobody was near enough to actually make that work, to make anything out of that. And yeah, so it just has to be like this, I guess. So stealing the big wolf there. Such a naughty spider. Anyhow, we are coming in here. Yeah, of course, not going to gank this lane. Mid lane is pretty pushed though. Could have actually made that work. Oh yeah, that was risky by Swain. Few shots from those minions or from that AoE damage, and it would have been over. And fortunately, Jax put down a ward. And our Elise is pretty low on health here. Really needs to heal up in order to be able to gank this kind of a champion. No, you missed. Yeah, after that miss, has to back out. Yeah, obviously this is not... yeah, well, whatever. She didn't go for it, but I think this Elise could have finished off our Elise. So our Elise, really all she has is some regen. But that's not going anywhere. I mean, regen is great when you're jungling, but not when you're in a 1 versus 1 fight. Because regen is not really quick enough to do anything. Wow, this Nasus is really getting damaged heavily every time, but is still alive, so yeah, should be okay. Yeah, he does have lifesteal, so he should feel pretty nicely about his chances, but yeah, he completely gets owned there. And in the meantime, we get a little bit of harassment over here, and this guy is not going anywhere. Yeah, so this was just Graves attacking until she died. Not a really big deal. It happens. It's yeah, it sucks, but it happens. I mean, sometimes you just take a little bit too much damage, and then someone can just finish you off, and that's, well, it's not very spectacular, but it does give you kills. And it seems that Elise is gearing up for a gank here. And oh, come on, get the double kill. Oh no, she's not going to get it. Oh, she is going to get it. Wow, that burst damage is pretty significant every now and then. Yeah, it's the spider move that is really putting her over the top there, and really getting out at low health, but still safely. I mean, she could take like one more tower shot, I think. And we're just going to go into the mid lane. No, top lane. No, nobody's really fighting. Bottom lane also not fighting. Nobody's even here. Ah well, let's go mid lane. That's the most interesting lane, I think. So how's Nasus doing? Let me switch everyone to the position they're in. Hang on. So it's yeah, a little bit of an advantage for Swain, and my god, this looks terrible. Anyhow, yesterday we had our first game with a new UI, but yeah, it seems that that is only for the gameplay, so not for these for the spectator mode. So yeah, that's not really what we would want for these kind of games. But hey, you can't have it all, and this should be it. So now you can compare the minions. Hang on, I'm going to put it a little bit bigger. Wow, that looks terrible. All of the text is now normal text. So it's a little bit bigger, so you can actually see it a little bit better. And we are going bottom lane? No, bottom lane misses everything. Mid lane then. So by now Elise is just farming and farming and farming until she gets the chance to do something, and then we will actually follow her. Who was pinging? Oh, yeah. Elise was pinging the blue buff. And yeah, really Swain should pick up that blue buff. And Elise on the enemy team has her own blue buff, which is kind of strange because yeah, you would want your mid laner to have that. And Nessus can definitely do well with the cooldown reduction, and yeah, Jack's almost getting the blue buff there. He is still not out. No. Now it's now she's safe. Well, relatively safe. It is still everyone's game. No, oh, she does recall. If you ran in here and then used that, I forgot what it's called. It doesn't matter. The other side of Cocoon, I think it is. Repel, that's what it's called. If you use that, I think he could have reached, but I'm not actually sure about the range. Because it isn't very high range, but it is pretty decent. The range is pretty decent. So Jax in a little bit of trouble here. Of course, Pantheon shouldn't really beat Jax, I think. But yeah, Jax is going AP, so that might be a reason. But yeah, we're still in the early game. They still don't have any items. And wow, this is 3 versus 1. They should be able to finish this. There we go. But oh, he lives. Oh my god, he lives. That was the lifesteal. I don't know where it came from, but yeah, that was lifesteal. I don't know. I don't even know where lifesteal would be coming from on him. Maybe he leveled up? I don't know. But he definitely gained some health there. And I don't know where it came from, so... because he doesn't have any lifesteal. Anyhow, we have Nessus just farming it up. And let's see the Q farm on him. Plus 42, that is not a big deal at 12 minutes. Wow, that is what? 13 minions? 14, sorry. 14 minions at 12, almost 13 minutes in. That is not a big deal. You should have that way earlier. Anyway, yeah, you're never going to reach like 200-300 extra damage if you farm up like that. You need to make sure that you prioritize that, and that's also why you need the blue buff, because the cooldown reduction is just awesome sauce for that. So yeah, we're going to take out the turret here. That would be good. The Pantheon dropping in unannounced. Well, he was actually announced, and that's why everyone just walked out. No problem. Should of course have done that over here, not right on top of them, because no one is going to run in here, well, into the turret range. So that means that this part, so half your ultimate is basically wasted. And if you just put it over here, then people have to run out sideways, and that makes the gank a whole lot easier. Or they have to go run through your ultimate, but that's not good. But hey, we see a lot of fails on those kind of ultimates. So the well, this ultimate, basically, the Gangplank ultimate, and the Kill ultimate. Those are the ultimates that are most frequently missed or, well, misused. For the simple fact that people don't really understand how to use them properly. And we see those brilliant plays with those, especially the Gangplank ultimate, because he's actually picked a lot in high ELO play. But yeah, we see those kind of plays from the high ELO people, and then people just don't realize what the difference is between what they're doing and what the high ELO people are doing. And if you don't understand that, then you're never going to, well, if you don't study the difference between the two, then you're never going to learn from high ELO players. Because you can watch them play all day and still just admire their plays, but never be able to, well, to copy it, because you don't understand why they make certain plays. And that's what I'm trying to explain here. A lot of people find that really annoying, I know that. I'm not a mainstream caster, I'm not a shout caster. I'm trying to explain plays and show you like good plays, but also bad plays. And to be honest, bad plays are probably more important for me than good plays are. Because good plays are very hard to replicate. Bad plays are very easy to replicate because everyone does the same thing wrong. So everyone makes the same mistake. It is always either overextending or yeah, going in too early, going in too late. Those kind of mistakes, yeah, you always have the same kind of mistakes. And do we have the cocoon up? That is the big question. It doesn't matter. In the end, it doesn't matter because she has a gap closer, and with that gap closer, it doesn't matter whether you snare someone or not. Or stun. Yeah, I think it's a stun. So a free kill here for Nasus. And he's going to get these 4 minions. And at least going to pick up one more Q farm. Yeah, he's plus 60 now. So woohoo, 20 minutes. That's 20 minions at 16 minutes in. And yeah, that's of course not a big deal. And going to steal only the blue buff, so not really clearing out the camp, which means that first of all it doesn't respawn until they actually clean it out. But second, yeah, you don't have a timer, so you don't have a respawn timer on the blue buff. They're going to have one right now because they know when she went for it. And oh my god, this guy is going to get owned! Oh my god. Yep, nicely done. And that's why you put a ward right there. Well, actually the ward should normally go right there so you can see into this pit. But the ward was good enough to land the kill for them. And yeah, that's all that matters really. But yeah, you want to have that vision over this intersection as well as over this. So that's why placing that ward is, well, pretty significant to place it in a good, in the right spot. Yeah. It seems that this guy is waiting for nobody. Although we are coming up, and Elise combined with Jack should be able to do the damage needed to kill this dude pretty easily. Come on! There we go. Don't disappoint me. Nasus then. Come on, let's go for Nasus. Well, Nasus now has a pretty big amount of lifesteal going. Well, from those Qs, every time he hits one of those, he gets a pretty big amount of health back. And we are currently going for the kills over here. Is he going to live? Oh my god, Swain lived. Nicely done on the team. They really just focused the guy with all of them, and Swain just got to run out. And with his ultimate he can lifesteal pretty nicely in a fight like that. And yeah, they should be able to get the dragon out of this. Yeah, that's not going to work if you don't have vision. That's just going to help people. or it's going to get you killed, or both. So yeah, unless you have vision, don't do that. I mean, that is not good. If you're the only one alive, that's not a good thing to have. Yeah, Swain didn't see that. He completely missed that ultimate apparently. I was wondering whether he had flash, but he didn't have flash. So I don't think he could have made it out anyway. And wow, just wow. Come on! Oh, she lives! The minion stayed behind a little bit, so he thought he had her, but nope, not so much, and not today. Anyway, we get out with Elise, and we're going to just continue on. So yeah, the Caitlyn doing quite a nice amount of damage here. Look at that. That is quite a nice amount of damage. And she does have that BF sword now, 2 Dorn's Blades, which is a highly recommended opening if you're a little bit behind on items, because it adds a lot of stats to your, or if you're just the aggression from your side is not as good as the aggression from the enemy side. So yeah, you can. Wow, that damage, man. You can pretty much survive a lot more and get a lot more attack damage going, because it's 10 attack damage, if that's still the case. I think it is, yeah. 10 attack damage, 80 health, and that is a pretty big deal. It is a good deal for the 475, and oh no! She does get killed. Yeah, the tower dive was a little bit overzealous, but it's okay. They're going to pick up this this tower, and yeah, Pantheon just jumping in, but once again placing his ultimate in the wrong spot and not getting anyone with his ultimate, and even getting killed. So it's 2 for 1 for our team, yeah. And they were already well, attacking this turret, so it should be the end of this turret, really. But yeah, they're a little bit too afraid of the turret fire. Jax is the only one really going in. And are we going to... Oh, Jax, dude! Jax a little bit too much with the tower dives. He did it 3 times in a row or something like that. And the first time was fine. The second time was already a little bit risky, but the third time was just foolish, and because he was too low health. And look at this. They're going to meet here, the support and at least I think she's the support. Yeah, she is. The support and the carry meeting up, and yeah, that is not going to go well for the support. Obviously, Nessus by this time is pretty tanky, and doesn't really do a whole lot of damage with his Q. I wanted to say he does do a whole lot of damage with his Q, but it really isn't the case. And he's not building tanky at all. He's just building, well, random crap, to be honest. Because it kind of is. He has a little bit of magic resist, but yeah, not enough to really do anything. And this is what Season 3 is going to be about for most people. Season 3 is going to be all about these burst damage dealers. It's going to be about damage, not about defense, not about strategy or teamwork. It's just going to be about 1 stun, 1 kill. And we have a surrender incoming. Did they change the items already? Yes, they did. So, yeah, there are a lot of new items in the game. I'm pretty sure people would like me to comment on those. I'm not going to. Unless... No, I'm not going to. The general idea is, if you want to learn the new items, go read the new items. I have opinions on them, but I'm not going to reveal them. Because, well, I may be completely wrong, and I don't hate being wrong, because I'm wrong all the time. I hate the comments people leave on my videos when I say something that later turns out to be not true. And yeah, that's just something I hate, so don't do that. Anyway, it seems that a lot of the text has shifted upwards, like this victory, like this continue, like all of this. It all shifted upwards. So I hope they fix that. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. GG!